Hello, welcome to Level Up Your Day with Nay. I'm Naomi, an empowerment coach, and this is your 5 or 10 minutes to give to yourself before you give to anybody else in your world. I hope that you had an absolutely amazing Christmas this weekend. So now that Christmas and Boxing Day are officially over and done with, it's time that people start thinking about the new year. They start thinking about how they want their life to be. They start thinking about those New Year's resolutions and how they want 2022 to play out for them. So I'm going to bring you 3 videos this week to assist you with transitioning from 2021 to 2022. Now, if you've ever made New Year's resolutions in the past and not stuck to them for very long, these 3 videos that I'm going to do for you this week may give you some insight as to maybe where the foundation of your New Year's resolutions wasn't the best foundation that you could have had, so to speak. So they are journaling questions, and the best thing that you can do is really kind of like take this exercise seriously. Not many people know and not many people understand that your beautiful mind is a place where you create your reality, and it is a place where you get to decide what you want to create in there. It's a place where you can give instruction to your mind about the life that you want to live, what you want to create, how you want to deal with things that have happened in the past, what you want to believe now, what you want to believe in the future. It's a really powerful place. I'd love to say that I know 100% of what it does. We humans only actually use around about 10% of our brains. Dolphins use about 20% of their brains. So I'm going to give you 3 journaling prompts to use this week so that you can properly instruct your mind to close out 2021 and transition with exactly what you want moving forward into 2022. So it's a really good exercise to do. You can do it over these 3 videos. I'll release the next one later this week and then the last one at the end of this week. So get yourself set up comfortably. Connect to a higher part of yourself. Connect to your consciousness by taking 2 to 4 really deep breaths. Breathe in for 4 through the nose and then out for 8 through the mouth. That calms the mind, it relaxes you. And then I like to write at the top of my page the first question and then really sit and empty out for like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. It matters not, however long it needs to take you to really fully do this exercise. And when you think that you've answered the question, ask yourself the question again and empty out more. The reason we're doing this, just to reiterate, is so that you can properly instruct your mind to close out 2021 and transition nicely into 2022 with the intention. Last week I spoke all about intentions, with the intentions of the reality that you want to create this coming new year. Whilst enjoying yourself and having fun. It's really easy to forget amazing things that have happened and focus on bad things that have happened or focus on what's not working. So the first question that I want to give you to close out 2021 was, what was amazing about 2021? What was amazing? What worked really well? What are you really pleased? What are you really happy about? I know that's more than one question. You get the gist. So top of the page, you're centered, you're giving yourself some time, you've taken your breaths, you've connected to a higher part of yourself, you've relaxed the mind, and then you can free flow. And then when you think you've written everything, what else was amazing? What else worked really well? What else made you really happy in 2021? And really empty out on that page. I like to ask myself that question until I really literally run out of things to say, that I'm repeating stuff. So that's a good sign that you've come to the end of that exercise. A minimum of 7 times, I would say. Like, there's 12 months in a year, obviously. And I would challenge anybody that says there wasn't something good, amazing, or that made them happy at least once a month, even through the deepest, darkest days of our lives, especially with hindsight looking back. Hopefully you haven't had the deepest, darkest days of your lives in 2021. I really hope that's not been your year, but it may well have been that there wasn't something that happened that was amazing for you, or at least good, made you smile or made you feel some level of happiness. So really connect today, tomorrow, whenever you get half an hour, an hour to do this exercise. Really connect to what went amazingly well for you in 2021. When I sat and did this exercise last week, I couldn't actually believe afterwards how many amazing things had happened that I had not sat in the feelings of, and I had not acknowledged enough, or I'd just completely forgotten, or they were things where at the time I didn't really think much about them, and then with hindsight looking back, actually I needed to pause and, like, you know, give myself a clap, pat on the back, or express gratitude to somebody else that was maybe involved in those things. So I always say we should never ever look back apart from when we want to see how far we've come. Totally messed that up. You should never look back unless it is to see how far you have come. So again, we're doing this to instruct our mind to close out 2021 and to transition nicely into 2022. We're also doing this to sit in high vibes, to experience gratitude, to slow down, to go into the flow of life, and to understand how much we really do have to enjoy. Because a lot of the time, guys, life is not easy and there's always more. So I would love to hear what you come up with, what was amazing for you in 2021. So either comment underneath this video or send me a message. So many of you messaged me after I posted these videos, and it really does mean the world to me, because talking to a camera and not being able to see anybody's reactions on the other side is sometimes really quite difficult. So I really appreciate when you interact with me and tell you how these videos are serving you, and obviously tell me what was amazing for you in 2021. Have an amazing Monday. I hope that everybody is feeling really, really good, and I will see you with video number 2 either tomorrow or Wednesday morning. So stay tuned and look out for that.